Hi guys, in today's video, I will be reacting to some opinions on Blackpink. I wanted to call it reacting to unpopular opinions, but let's be honest, most of these opinions are quite popular amongst everyone other than Blinks. So disclaimer, this video may be harsh, but it's just my thoughts, so you are free to disagree in the comments. Without further ado, let's roll the intro. First one, Blackpink seems to have lost their charismatic edge when performing. Well, it had to be said. In the first few years of Blackpink's debut, they were amazing. Their stage presence was powerful and I loved watching them perform. But ever since Lovesick Girls, I guess, their stage presence and enthusiasm has gone down. I won't complain about their concert because I didn't see it live, but even the performance stage of Shut Down and Pink Venom was quite forgettable. I mean, they did like 1 or 2 performances, they could have done it better. Anyway, it seems like they have either lost interest in performing or they are just fulfilling their commitments because their contract says so. At this point, I feel even rookie groups have more memorable stage presence than Blackpink. Nonetheless, it's high time they should either go back to their older self or just call it quits. Next one. The Blackpink title track formula may be redundant, but all of them slap. Absolutely yes. You know, Blackpink has basically mastered the art of making addictive music. Their songs are definitely not the best in terms of lyrics, music or vocals, but somehow I don't mind. Even though I criticize them often, I can't help but enjoy most of their title tracks, older ones, not Shut Down and Pink Venom. The problem is their songs just don't reach the quality of their music videos, styling or production. So they are great to look at and you can appreciate their music videos all you want, but at the end it's mediocre music. Next one. It's been 7 years, but it still feels like we know nothing about Blackpink's personalities. This is not on Blackpink themselves, but more on the way they are portrayed by YG. For most groups, even popular groups like BTS, EXO, Twice, etc., we got to know a lot about their personalities through their lives. Reality show appearances, variety shows, and even their stage documentaries. It somehow feels that Blackpink has hidden their personality from the audience, which removes the element of relatability. They are portrayed as these unattainable queens who can only be admired from afar, whereas most other idols come off as more relatable and personable. It's not a bad thing per se, because it hasn't really damaged their reputation or relationship with fans, but it would have been nice to know more about them on a personal level. Side note, the Blackpink documentary movie on Netflix shows no insight to their lives or even their creative journeys. Instead of shining a mirror on their life story, it kind of trivializes their struggles, so I don't know why they wasted that opportunity. Anyway, moving on to some opinions on Blackpink members. Lisa is not as talented as Blinks say that she is. Blinks have definitely overhyped Lisa. They have created this image of her being the best rapper, dancer, and performer, and no one in the K-pop industry can compare to her. Don't get me wrong, she is great. In fact, I think she is the best performer in Blackpink, but this notion that no one is better than her in the industry is absurd and untrue. Also, I think the major critique everyone other than Lisa stans have is that she completely disappointed with her solo. Yeah, it broke all records, but they were really mediocre songs. There was no storytelling, meaning, or depth in the song, which would have been fine if they weren't such a cringe fest. The repetition of La Lisa in the entire song or singing about how she has so much money was not a smart move, to be honest. It didn't just disappoint as a debut, it didn't even allow her to make a musical identity for herself that she could have used in her solo career outside of Blackpink. Next one. Jennie's You and Me should have stayed in the YG dungeon. It was a good song, not denying that, but it felt very outdated. It just felt like a song that should have released like 5 years ago. Also, it is not the best song to follow after her successful debut with Solo and the other solo songs that other members have put out. And why did they even release it after we had seen so many performances of You and Me during their tour? It just feels unnecessary and kinda disappointing. Next one. Rose's solo is the only Blackpink solo that showed individuality. Rose's solos were quite different from the Blackpink title tracks, which is probably the reason why they might have not reached the numbers that other solos did. But it truly established her musical identity. Her songs showed her vocal prowess, and her involvement in the songwriting process showed that she really wanted to make music outside of Blackpink as well. Initially, I had dismissed her solos, because they weren't the pop genre I had expected from a Blackpink release, but the more I listened to her songs, I have fallen in love with her music. And the last one. Jisoo's Flower is really awkward. I don't know why they did Jisoo such a disservice by giving her these basic songs. Jisoo is always undermined because of her lack of vocal and dance skills, and her solo debut was the perfect opportunity to give her something challenging that could have established her as a powerful singer and performer. Instead, they played it so safe with the songs. Despite listening to Flower hundreds of times on Reels, I don't really have any appreciation for it. There is no real storytelling, vocal range or dance that is shown in the song. It could have been done by anyone and it would have been the same. Even the viral hook step looks childish and made just for TikTok. I expected better from her debut since she had the last plus it was so awaited. It felt sad that they gave her such an underwhelming song that would probably not stand the test of time. Anyway, those were all the opinions I wanted to share today. What did you think? Do you guys agree or disagree with my thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.